Everybody, this is Nick Garza. I am a customer success manager at Mirantis, and I'm going to be taking you through the Mirantis Customer Portal. So starting off, we're at the home page. This is the default page that you would see when you log in at support.mirantis.com. Right here is a quick overview of open and pending actions. So you'll see in yellow here at the top recommendations Mirantis has made that are not yet implemented or acknowledged. You will also see three tabs below. So over here on the left, we have My Pending Cases. These are cases that are pending update from the customer that is logged in. To the right of that, we have Severity 1 cases. So these are the highest severity reserved for an environment down type level issue. And then to the right of that, we have updated in the last 30 days. So these are fresh topics, active tickets, covered over here on this third tab. Also, right from the login screen, you have this window over to the left for Create New. And so you can create a new case from this tab to the left. This tab remains on all of these other tabs to the right. Also on the home page, you have a search bar up top where if you know the case number that you're looking to reference, you can just search it right up here. Along, we go to the account page. So the account tab is a good catch-all for the next three tabs. Here at the top, you have contacts. So these are all the contacts on your account, their name, their role, their email. Below that, you're going to have cases. So these are active and closed cases, a full list of your cases. There is a button up top to open a new case. Below this, we have clouds. This is more like product. We also have a button to add a new cloud. This is something that you would want to contact your customer success manager before adding a product into your account. To the right of account is probably the most popular tab. This is the case tab. And so when you log in, you're going to see all cases as your default. So these are all cases, their status, active, solved, closed. All of the cases are reflected here. The most important tabs as a customer would be my active cases, the my pending cases, all pending cases, and all active. So once again, pending is for cases that are pending an update either from you on my pending or your organization on all pending. Then all active and my active are just active cases that are pending the Mirantis side of the house. Everything in this default view on all active cases, this will just eliminate solved and closed cases. So solved cases are cases where we've resolved the issue, but it's still available to open back up. Closed cases, the case has been archived and it's just visible as a reference. Now, once again, from this tab, you can create a new case and this pane over here to the left, or by clicking this button. Create a new case, you just need to have a subject, description, and a severity level. Sub 1 being the highest, sub 4 being the lowest, a product to assign it to, a ticket type, so incident, inquiry, help, task, RCA, so root cause analysis, or request for change. You can also tag a customer ticket ID, so if you're using a ticketing system on your end, that information here in the case as well. I won't create a new case. I'm going to pause, click into a case, and kind of walk you through what the case itself looks like. Okay, so here we are in a case. Up in the upper right-hand corner, we have the status of the case. This one's closed. We have the severity level, once again, 1 through 4, the case owner, so whoever's owning it's on the Mirantis side or customer side, and the cloud or product that it's assigned to. A very important box on this case would be the post box. So this is where you're going to update the case. The participants that are notified on an update are yourself, the assigned support engineer, and anybody else that's subscribed to the case. You can see the history of all communication throughout the case here, just below the post box. Now, if you need to attach a file to a case, click over on this Details tab. Here you can scroll down to Google Docs and Attachments and go to Attached File. Here's where you would select the file, click the Attach File button. If you see that they're attached, you would click Done, attach the file. Pause again and go back to the next tab. All right, so the next tab over is the Contacts tab. Here you can view all the registered contacts on your account. If you were to click on the contact name, you would be able to view and edit the contact's details and view the contact's open cases. So the high-level view is their name, their role, phone number if it's been provided, and then email, which is required to create a contact. Clouds is the next tab over. Once again, this is more a product tab. Once again, there are options to edit the products that you have, but we highly recommend reaching out to your CSM for editing products that you have. To the right of that, we have maintenance updates. These are a list of security updates, fixes or improvements, precautions. You would have documentation attached. Once again, any of this information would be something you would want to reach out to your support team to discuss. To the right of that, you would see the RCA tab. So these are root cause analysis tickets. So for example, what you would see in here is if you had a severity 1 case, we would open a root cause analysis after the sub 1 has closed to kind of deep dive and diagnose the problem. We would make that RCA available for your review and approval here. And once again, this would be a process that would be heavily involved with the customer success manager and use the customer. To the right of this, we have recommendations. So similarly, on a severity 1 incident, you would receive an RCA and then any recommendations that we would be making to avoid this incident happening again would be displayed here. These recommendations be available for your review, and all we would ask is that you update the status after seeing them. There's 4 options: reviewed, applied, planned, or declined. And so once you see them, we just ask for an update. This next tab over here is the Change Management tab. The Change Management tab would feature all active, all of your changes, active or completed. Default tab is for upcoming maintenances. So you would see here the maintenance window and the planned time to start. These are for ones that we have coming. The change request, the case link, so that's the case the change is stemming from, and then a maintenance window, which is the time we're planning to execute. And really the best tab to get a view of all of those is this all active change request tab. Here you would see the CR number here to the far left. You would see the product and the status, but over here you get the case link, maintenance window link, and over here to the far right you would see a maintenance window number. Finally, the last tab here is the knowledge tab, very self-explanatory. This is a searchable guide, best practices, known problems, reference material. Once you've opened an article, you have the option to follow it. There's a little green button in there, and you would be notified of any changes or updates to that issue. And then your logout tab there to the right. And that completes my walkthrough. Thanks for your time.